CP with CPSalesNJ.com with Realtor Rockstars. And in this video, we're gonna check out the 10 things that you can do as homeowners to get your house ready to list that are very cost efficient, will make a big difference in getting the most out of your house. And also while showing your house, it will be the most appealing to potential buyers as they come into your house. So here are the 10 reasons that I think are most important when you're getting your home ready to list and get it on the market. Number one is curb appeal, right? Whether it's online or people are driving by it, you want to make sure it's appealing, right? And it usually doesn't take much money. We're talking, depending on the season, cut the grass, make sure you're edged, perhaps put down some fresh mulch, some flowers, trim your trees, trim the bushes, perhaps plant some flowers, perhaps do some potting. These are inexpensive things you can make it to make it show much better. This also might make putting out some tableware outside, staging it a little bit, put an umbrella up. So it really depends on your situation, but at the very least, you want to make sure it has a nice curb appeal, and this doesn't really take much money. And number two, perhaps the most important, is declutter. Oftentimes we find ourselves gathering more furniture and items throughout the years, and we're not really aware of it because we live there, right? So take furniture out of the room. For example, if you have 2 chase lounges and a sofa, perhaps take one out and an end table. Make it look bigger, makes it look inviting. Same thing with a bedroom. If you have a huge king-size bed, think about maybe putting a queen size, or at the very least, maybe taking the headboard off or taking the footboard off. These are all things you can do to really make the room look bigger without spending much money. Reduce the amount of items in your closet, okay? And you probably think I'm crazy, but it works. So people always are opening up doors and checking out closets, especially walk-in closets, or perhaps closets that in a room that doesn't have a lot of space. So you can take stuff out of a closet and organize it, and it'll make it look more spacious, okay? It does make a big difference. Perhaps think about putting that stuff in Tupperwares and storing it, especially if it's seasonal stuff that you're not using when you're selling your house. It makes it look much bigger and it shows much better. Number 4, depersonalize your space. Take down your photos, take down your items that are personal to you, because people want to envision themselves in the home. They don't want to see pictures of you, or perhaps they see something and it makes them think of a negative memory, and then all of a sudden they associate that memory with the house. So take down personal items, take out personal photos, because it helps them get assimilated and can actually see themselves in the home rather than seeing your stuff. Number 5, touch up any scuff marks, any things on the wall that have little nicks, maybe some quick spackle, fill any holes and touch them up with the paint. This makes a big difference. It makes it show much better, and perhaps you might even want to think about, just if the walls are in really bad shape, just give me a fresh coat of paint for $500, and you can probably get an extra $3,000 in return in just giving it a nice fresh color of paint or doing something. Number 6, you want to make sure all your door handles and your knobs on your kitchen cabinets are tightened up, okay? This is something simple you can do, but when people are all walking around opening and closing things and pulling things out, you want to make sure it's really tight and everything is secure, because people are going to notice that and they remember these small things about it when they walk through a house, right? They think about it, they're seeing 5 houses in one day. They might be like, oh yeah, I remember that house that had all the loose knobs, like something stupid, but people think about these things and it may leave them with a negative feeling. Number 7 is think about adding some fake or real plants to your house. Plants give a sense of energy. They also help create a more vibrant feel. They add color. So really think about, depending on the season, adding some plants, some flowers, something to give the house some energy. It does make a big difference, and again, these are very cost-effective ways that you can add some energy and creative and just some ambiance to your house, okay? Number 8, smell, okay? And this can go different ways, but you really want your house to smell inviting, right? For some people, it might be more of a challenge than others. Perhaps you have pets or different things going on. So if you have pets and stuff, you might want to consider replacing the carpet if that's really your main smell problem. Perhaps getting the carpets cleaned, but at the very least, get the plugins are great, and have air freshener candles lit, especially during showings, but you want to make sure your house smells good, okay? Number 9, the lighting, okay? Make sure all your light bulbs are fresh, they're on. You want to make sure that when people turn things on in the house, that things are working correctly, right? So make sure your light bulbs are in working condition, and make sure they're the same wattage, right? If you have a lamp with a 30 watt on one side of the couch, and 100 watt in the other. It's just not gonna look appealing, it's gonna look unbalanced. So make sure your wattage and your the lighting is in correct order. Number 10, make sure your house is clean. And I know this may sound simple, but make sure your house is clean. This includes wipe down your ceiling fans, wipe down your trim, wipe down lamps, wipe down really everything on top of the fridge. Think about the places you usually don't get into and make sure you wipe everything down, vacuum, mop, and make sure everything's really clean, the toilets, everything. Scrub the showers. Think about the tile in the showers up on the wall, up high. Things you might not think about when you're cleaning the house daily, but you want to give the house a good scrub. And perhaps this means bringing a professional cleaning company for a couple $100 and really giving your house a good deep scrub. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Again, this is CP at cpsalesnj.com with Realtor Rockstars. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button below. Thank you.